I asked for my dead sister's ring back after my brother used it to propose. My sister Emma died in a car accident 3 years ago when she was just 24. The ring wasn't fancy or anything, just this silver band with a tiny opal stone that she bought herself at some vintage shop during college. But she wore it every single day, said it was her lucky charm. When she passed, Mom gave it to me because we were super close, and Emma always said I was the only one who really got her. I kept it on my nightstand in this little jewelry box next to a picture of us at her graduation. Sometimes I'd hold it when I missed her really bad, you know? It was like having a piece of her with me. Fast forward to last month. My brother Kevin shows up at my apartment looking all nervous and fidgety. He's 28 and has been with his girlfriend Amy for like 2 years. They're fine together, I guess. Nothing special. But she makes him happy. Anyway, he sits down on my couch and starts this whole speech about how he's ready to propose and how much Amy means to him. I'm thinking, okay, cool, good for you. Then he goes, I was hoping I could borrow some money for a ring. I'm already reaching for my wallet when he says, actually, never mind about the money. I was wondering if I could have Emma's ring instead. I literally felt my stomach drop. Like physically drop. I just stared at him for a minute because I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He keeps talking, saying how Emma would want her ring to symbolize love and new beginnings. How she'd be happy knowing it was being used for something meaningful. I told him absolutely not. That ring wasn't just jewelry, it was Emma. It was the last piece of her I had that was really hers. He got all defensive, saying I was being selfish and that Emma wouldn't want her ring sitting in a box collecting dust. He said Amy had even seen it once when she was over and commented how pretty it was. The whole thing made me sick. I kicked him out and didn't talk to him for 2 weeks. Then last Sunday, our whole family was at Mom and Dad's house for dinner. Amy walks in and I immediately see Emma's opal ring on her finger. My heart just stopped. She's showing it off to everyone, talking about how unique and vintage it is, how Kevin found it at this amazing antique shop. I pulled Kevin into the kitchen and completely lost it. I was shaking, telling him he had no right, that he literally stole from me. He had the audacity to act like I was being dramatic, said he went back to Mom's house and asked her for it instead, and she said yes because she thought it was sweet. But here's the thing, Mom has early dementia. She gets confused about stuff all the time. Kevin knew exactly what he was doing when he asked her instead of me. I walked back into the dining room and told Amy she needed to take the ring off right now because it belonged to my dead sister. The whole room went silent. Amy looked mortified and started taking it off immediately. But Kevin jumped in saying I was ruining their engagement and being a psycho. I snatched the ring from Amy's hand and told everyone exactly what Kevin had done. How he manipulated our mom who can barely remember what she had for breakfast. Dad was furious. Mom started crying because she realized she'd been confused again. The ring is back in my jewelry box where it belongs, next to her picture, and that's where it's staying.